Okay, we're April 21st. We're about 8:44 in the morning. Rolling along good. I'd set you in the phone holder, but you'll go flying again. I know you will, so just hold on to it for a little bit. I'm in some short rows of some half-mile rows. Owen worked this last night. There's a right over there. He worked. Yesterday was a pretty crappy day for me. I intended on getting all this done last night. Had holy heck. Every time we go west, something happens and just screws up the pooch. It did. It didn't happen the first day we went out there when we planted 6835, the first day of planting corn. No, it waited until we went back for round 2. Row 4 was saying it was not planting. I kept digging, verifying it was planting. Dealer said flop seed sensors around. It stayed with row 4. Let them know. I said, still planting. I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to listen to monitor chirp and say it's not planting. I kept digging every so often. They were loading up some parts they if anything they thought it might be was heading my way. They got there, did a lot of testing. They originally thought there's a harness that runs from the seed sensor up to the frame. They originally thought it was that on the phone, over the phone. And they checked all of it, said it was good. They pulled out the seed sensor, just visually inspected it. I mean, they knew I flipped them. And but yeah, just never knowing something down inside, doing something. But just double check the stupid things, I guess I'll say. Couldn't find anything. He started testing things with a voltmeter above my head. No clue. Done a little work, could not get it going. Then he thought, well, instead of me, once I throw a new SRM on there and it's not fixed, he said, you own it. He said, nah, I don't really want to throw a part on there and it not be wrong. So he said, let's just flop SRMs around. Hey, yep, sure, go for it. So I had to shut everything down so that way it would re-sync itself, and we did it. So shut everything down and called it good. Got going on it. And then we started working on. Then they got it. Once they got her apart, they saw it was kind of rusty around the bolt. Well, they all said, well, that's not a ground, but they cleaned her all up instead, and out of curiosity, and kind of said, okay, started working. Got me. So yeah, they were confused, I was confused, but it started working. So yeah, so I didn't lose much time. Like I said, I kept planting, just aggravation, having to listen to the beeps and all that. That's just kind of part of it. So yeah, that was annoying, but like I said, it fixed it. They were confused. I'm still confused. The service guy said, well, and like we all thought, maybe that does have some ground in there. Did something, it worked fine. Still working fine. So I didn't get done out there till like 1 something. I finally got going east, which we was working with a small tractor anyway yesterday, so I was gonna catch them. So not like it hurt me. So finally went east. Had to clean the boxes of corn out. It's another number where we was going over there. Well, then I end up corn I had from a pro box I was not going to use anymore. Instead of using bags I paid for, I just used a 6835 decal, but I'd already had in box or had opened in bags, dumped it in, planted it out on 80% of the 30 acres. They said keep it off of wet feet. It was. I mean, it's a little wetter, but I wouldn't call it my wet farm. Now the other 8 acres right next to it, yes, I would call it wet. So I went to the big field. Should be fine. I'm not worried about it. So I had 2 bags on the planter. Uncle called the uncle when I was there, and I said, hey, I put the 4 bags in. I'm ready whenever you are. So he drove over there with the truck, and I think we put eight and eight in, and I had the big field done, and then I went to the 8-acre field right next to me, and then I jumped up the road. I did the 12-acre field, and did it, and made my way back home to Clarksville for Marshall. Did that, went up the road. Owen had worked the field. I'd sprayed there last week, middle of last week. He worked it with the 310. Got her all broke open. Planted it down. It's the same variety I had in the planter. So got it planted. Had enough left over for another field, 6 acres by my old house. It's not tiled next to mine. So I went ahead and planted it out. Uncle had worked it the night before. I went ahead and planted it out, so it's done and out of the way. Had to add my last 2 bags, and I just screwed up because I didn't change varieties after I just thought of that. Well, I'd have planted the whole darn farm. So my screw up. So I would have had the whole thing there the other way. But yeah, so nope, it's done. We're good there. Now I just got to make a note in my indentation of how that is. But anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, I had about a bag, a 3/4 bag of 11443 in this farm. They're working on a 42. Well, Uncle worked a 4-acre. That's part of a 23. I'm going to work that 4 acres next when I get done here. I mean, I'm 22 acres down. Sorry, the ditches here. Uncle flooded them out, and they're better than they were. But yeah, still got to slow down for them. With CVT is very nice. You can just pull the handle back, and it's very, very handy. I really do love that. But yeah, Uncle's working on some lower fields, so Owen's not got to mess with them. It's easier with that little tractor, and 1 pass with that cultivator is not bad. I'm taking it right now. Just trying to keep hours off the big tractor, kind of helping that out a lot too. But yeah, so Uncle's wanting something to do, so yeah, we're kind of getting to the short end, I guess I'll say. But yep, so he's doing them 2 lower fields with Owen. Helping him out. Owen's working the open fields. Owen's got, where he's at, a little portion of where he's at. He's got that left. And then he's got, there'd be 18 acres next to the rock pile. And then he'll be done, and then we'll go start laying down corn stalks to plant. He's got 75 acres ahead of him to plant. They are our 2 7s. They will be planted tonight, no questions, because I've just got, 21 acres here. I've got 23 in 2 fields, and I got 42 in 3 fields to do. So it won't take me long. Like I said, we loaded the 66.0s. We're planting 66.0 60 cal. And I made it wrong. I put 6835, so I screwed up that again. I guess I need to be paying attention. And I did it all again. So, yeah, so got that. Hang on a second. Well, it won't let me. It's being a pain. There. Right, yeah, done. Left half done, confirmed. There, our field view is all showing the same hybrid. Sorry, I usually forget about doing that, but I mean, it's not bad, but yeah. So I just got to make a note on here to what I did. I screwed up, is what it is. But yeah, so as far as nothing breaks down, 1 o'clock, 1:30, give or take, should be done with corn. Maybe quicker than that, but just giving myself time. I don't have to add any liquid. Like I said, we put the Pro Box in last night. I may have to shuffle seed around. You never know how even you get it, if that makes sense, until you really run it. But and we did it basically at dark, but I think I did okay. I think we should be fine. Yeah, so got that. I'm full of liquid. After the flow meter, we're still playing with the number. I think I'll have liquid left over when I'm done. Should have, but I think I may be high or low. I think I'm about dead on. I'll know more here this time, so I ain't gonna have no liquid. I got plenty of water. I added enough Xyway to do this. I added about now 4 or 5 gallon last night to make sure I had enough to do all this. So yeah, I can just set the seat and plant, dig my seeds what I find. I'm running it. I got her set at 1 3/4 inches. Was gonna go in another notch deeper, and I'm like, nope, it's plenty of moisture, it's fine. So I'm running it the way it is. I'm calling it good. If it wasn't gonna rain Friday, I would set her in another notch. Not that 1/8 of an inch is gonna help, but just peace of mind. But it's fine where it's at. I'm gonna run it. Now I will not plant any corn shallower than 1.5 inches, period. Now I have planted corn 1.5 inches before, thinking it was going to rain, and been fine. Now I also did cultivate it too, so that helped per se get you a deeper depth. But no, so we'll see. So, damn, that's a rough one. That is a rough one. But yeah, so doing good. Other than that, I mean, like I said, hopefully by 2:30 I'm planting beans is my hope. Will I be? I don't know, but that is my hope to be planting beans by 2:30. Give or take, that is my hope. Andrew, I told Andrew he might come down and run the planter for me if I get her all set up and going. I gotta run ditches out west where I planted yesterday. I got to finish them ditches, and I got to go east to Marshall to run ditches. So I said if he wanted to run this, he could. He's going. I told him get a hold of me whenever you get close to being off work, and I'll let you know. But I think that'll work out. Pending no issues and everything starts fine, should be good. And I may just be putting beans in the hopper. I hope not. Don't know. That is my hope. Hopefully. We got to dump 2 pro boxes. May dump them in a wagon just for simplicity. Wow. But I mean, it's planters right there at the shop. I can just do it in the thing too. But we'll see. Options are unlimited there on that. So after Owen works that, he'll go work the field in front of the grain bins. Is all done or is all worked way down the plant. So when I get done with there, I'd like to clean them 27 XF3s out to have some deer replant beans. By my chart, I should have 10 bags. At least halfway, get it clean. Just dump the big hoppers, call it good. Because yeah, I mean that's kind of 10 bags ain't a lot, but I'll have some deer stuff to replant. Sorry, my nose is itching. So it's nice to have them because they're usually 2.7s that nobody has to replant with. And if you're planting a 3-1, you need a 2.7 to even out. Hindsight, but that's my thought. It's a real quick before we change varieties anyway. The other 3-1 wagons is out here, so fill the planter up. Then we've got to go get bags in town. I swiped 10 bags earlier when I was out here planting. Instead of grabbing the wagon out, we went and got a few bags, called it good. So yeah, so we'll see on that. Hindsight, don't know exactly, but that's kind of where we're going to run. From then on, we'll go down to the farm I picked up last year and the one next to it. So we got there'd be 130 acres right there in that spot. That is all 34 XF6. Yeah, after you do our 31s, 34 XF6 is our next one. So get that done and we're on the home stretch. We won't get all that done. No, ain't no way. 'Cause yeah, I mean, I have to have a very, very good day. But I mean, you get a planter full of beans, you can do a lot. All depends what we get done today. All depends what we get done today. That today is the thing to know. Don't know what we'll get done today. But I'll keep you updated. But that's the update for today. So hope y'all enjoy, and I'll just talk to y'all later. Enjoy.